Okay, good day. Welcome to this section. And in this section, I'm going to be taking you on how to log in your details that you've received from your broker, whether live or demo, and also take you through some of the features there on MT4, and also take you on how to place trades, especially when you receive signals. Okay, so the first thing to log in your account details is you click this button over here, and once you click that, you click manage account. So you see already you have the account opened by the MetaTrader for you, but we're using the one our broker gives us so that we can actually master some of the terms like opening account. So we click on this plus sign. Let me delete this. Click on this sign, that is to add account. So you can see login to an existing account. So what you do next is to find your broker. So if you're using hot Forex, for example, you get your FS market, then you wait for all of them to pop up. So mostly the one you'll be using is SV, not XA. You can see we have XA, so you need to be very careful. You have XV, so you need to check which particular login details is given, then you click it and you put in your details. Okay, so for me now I don't have my login details here with me, so what I'll do is I'll log in on another account. Let me check this other one. Let me check this. Let me log in this, for example, 14600. Okay. Okay. So I sign in. Okay. So I have this logged in already. So I can now, once this is one on top, it means when you go to your chart, that is what you'll be trading. But if, for example, this one is one being logged in, being on top, and definitely is going to be the one on your chart. So you need to make sure you know which particular one is on top. So I have this already. Okay, so you can now see here's the chart, and this red line you're seeing here is an indicator, the moving average. The downside we have RSI, which is relative strength index. All this is to show you the direction of the market, but we're not using that for now. So I think I will get it off. So how do we remove some indicators if you don't want it, or if you wish to add one? You put it here. This is where we put indicators. So you can see there is already moving average and RSI on my chart, so I'm going to delete. I like plain chart. So that is how we log in, and that is how we access our interface. So for now you can see this green line and the blue line and also the red line. So you can see these two lines are that red line is where the sellers are willing to sell, Why the blue line is where the buyers are willing to buy, the price at which you are willing to buy. So that is actually the bid price, and the red is actually the sell price. Okay, so one of the common features of this MT4 is that for us to check out currencies that we need to place, we need to come here, click there, so we can see the quotes. The quotes are currency pairs. The quotes, as I mentioned earlier in our lessons, Euro USD there is the quote, the counter currency, so these are the quotes, the available currencies we have. So in case maybe any currency you are asked to actually work with, and it is not available here, or any currency you wish to work with and is not available here, you can also add. So for example, come to this button to add one. So you can see we have so many other futures here. You can see other futures here. You can see other futures here. You can see other futures here. So normally, like I like trading a Euro card, like trading Euro card and Euro JPY and this, and already are not included. So what I do is I add them. Once I click, automatically it adds to that screen. So that is done. That is done. So you can see them down here now. They just go added. So that is how you add currencies which are not, among your peers here. And also you can actually arrange them if you have the time to do that. For example, if you want to make all your Euro pairs appear first before the other one, you can actually edit. So for example, I will hold this and drag it up to this other point. So this is what I do. Euro is there. Euro is there. Okay, sorry. Euro is there. Yeah. So I can say, okay, maybe the next will be USD. So most times I arrange my pairs that way, so I can easily access. Okay, GDP. So you can actually do that to your. You still have euros here. You can actually do that if you wish to arrange your. You wish to arrange your pairs so that you can easily access it. So that is one method. Okay, other features we have here is we have the chart, which I've already explained, and you can actually work on the chart. So what you do is you tap your screen, you're going to see this. So once you see this, we have currently we are in 5 minutes time frame. You can see 15 minutes time frame. You can actually load it. So you can see that the 15-minute time frame is different from the 30-minute time frame. It's different from the 1 hour time frame. So there's no much different. The market is actually selling, but each of these candlesticks here represent 1 hour of selling. So if I go to 30 minutes, each of the candlestick is 30 minutes of selling or 30 minutes of buying. Okay, so that is how we use this time frame. This F is for indicator. This sign that looks like F is like for indicator. And then we have this other one for symbols. So if you want to access symbols, you can use on your chart. So you can click it. You can see vertical line, horizontal line, trend line. For example, horizontal line, we use it to check or to actually draw support and resistance. For example, support is usually at the down level. So this place now is a support level. So why is it a support level? Because whenever price comes to that point, it goes up again. So support level is just like the floor level. So whenever the price comes down, you can see that when the price came down here, it bounced. When it came back here, it bounced. When it came back here, it bounced. So this line acts as a support to it. So we use this line to actually draw some of our analysis. So we have another one there. When you tap your screen, we have another one. When you want to add another object, you click the plus sign there. So let's say we're using trend line now. So trend line, how do you use the trend line? Let's say you want to know this. This is how we draw a trend line. So you can see that let me go to 5 or 15. Let me go to 5 minutes so that you understand the trend line better. Okay, so you can see whenever as the price is actually falling, whenever it hits here, hit the trend line, it continues falling. Whenever it hits our trend line, it continues dropping. So we can actually use the trend line to actually know the direction of the trend. So we use this object line to actually master the trend. It's much of a technical analysis. So you can actually delete them by tapping on them. Once you tap on them, one hold on them, you can delete over here. So I delete. Okay, so that is how we use the object. So we can actually change the interface of a screen. So what we do is you come to these three dots over here. Come to this three dot over here. This one, and we come to settings. You can see settings here. Okay, so we come over down to colors here. So what we do is, as I said, you can leave the chart any way you want to, but for example, if I'm to use it, I will just leave it like that because I understand what the market is doing. I understand those candlesticks there. But normally, for clarification sake, we use colors to identify which one is actually buying and which one is actually selling. So for bullish, which is buying, we use the green color. For selling, we use the red. So bar up meaning bullish, bull candlestick that is white here meaning bullish, bar down meaning bearish, that means selling, bear candlestick selling. So bar up we use red, bar up we use green, bar down we use red, bullish candlestick that is up still buying, we use green, bear candlestick here we use red. So I hope you understand now. Bullish, that is buying, that is when it's going up, bad up, we use green there. And also bull meaning bullish, that means buying, we use green. That is the two places you change to green. Then bar down, that is selling, you use red. Bear candlestick, that is bearish candlestick, is still selling. So those are the 4 colors you need to change. Then you press done. So when we come back to our chart, you can see how clean it is now. You can see green buying and red selling. So you can also do that on your chart. Okay, so what are the next thing we need to stick here? Here is where we are going to be watching our trade running. We're going to watch our trade running here. So for example, in this trade now. It's already a selling trade. Let me just do something sharply. Okay, so I sell. So at this position, I'll be able to see my trade running. So I'm seeing what is happening. I'm seeing how my trade is running. So if I want to close, I will hold there. So you can see close order. You can see modify order. Yeah, you can see chart. So if you close the order, that trade is going to close. If you modify the order, probably because I didn't put stop loss and take profit, it's going to open up stop loss and take profit. So this is your stop loss and this is your take profit. So you put in the values there and you can actually modify the trade if you want. So for now we close. So you see close with loss. So I'm not waiting on this trade because I'm not done proper analysis. So I close with loss. So that is how it is. So this is where you're going to see your trade for the day. For example, I just made a loss of 0.02 cents. So this is where you see your trade for the day. You can actually see your trade for the week. You can actually see your trade for the month, how much you've made, how much profit you've made. So this is how that works. And this is much of calendar, but we don't use it much, and we don't use this much since we will not already start to it. So how do you place a new trade? How do you place a new trade? You click here, you click there. So you first of all choose your volume, which is actually the lots you want to use. Are you using 0.01, which is 10 cents, or do you want to use 0.1, 0.1, which is $1, or you want to use 1, which is $10, which is called a standard lot, which means $10 per trade. So if it's 2, meaning $20. If it's 0.1, $1, 0.2, $2. So that's how it's been. So once you get that done, okay, once you get that done, you put your take profit here, the value of your take profit here, and the value of your stop loss here. So once you do that, you either click sell or buy. So if it was a sell trade, you click sell. If it was buy, they ask you to take, you click buy. Okay, so finally I'm going to talk about pending orders. So most of the trade might not be instant. You can see here we have instant execution. That means you just want to enter immediately. So most of the trade might not be instant. So what do? We click this particular position to actually activate pending orders. So you can see pending orders. We have buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, sell stop. So if you're asked to place a sell stop, you need to come here and click sell stop and input the values. So for example, I'm asking you that a particular trade is going to continue to buy at a particular point. I mean, you're going to use a buy stop. So I'll just give you, maybe you just see the trade buy stop. So you click buy stop, you're going to ask you the price at which you feel that trade will continue. Remember, it's not an instant. You're waiting for a particular point for it to hit. So you put the price at which you believe if it hits that price, the market is going to buy. So you put your stop loss value and you take profits. So sometimes it might be self-stop and sometimes it might be buy limit. All these are pending orders. So for pending orders, you put the price that when it gets to that point, it's actually going to continue, it's actually going to trigger. And remember to put your lot size. I think that is a whole lot we have here. So I would like you to go over the video. If you have any question, you can actually ask. I think I've answered most of the questions that most beginners have when it comes to how to use the MT4 platform. Thank you very much. Do have a lovely day.